I did not know I was meant to change the world. None of us know who we're meant to become, but we are all born to change the world. And that happens when we become our authentic selves, when we become who we are meant to be. And everyone was born to become someone. Obviously, I was born to help others come to understand who they are. And the more people who do that, that changes the world because more people will be living up to their potential. They would be experiencing the kind of happiness and growth and abundance that is available to every single person. However, might be a little challenging as it was for me. I'm 73 and I figured it out. And I can say this because I know it's true. And most people will look at me and say, you're just a crazy person, and that's not true. And that will be where you've bumped into your limitation. All limitations exist in our thinking, meaning when we think we can't do something in our lives, then we just give that to the world as well. So we can't change anything. And we'll look at the world now and we'll think, well, it's just falling apart. There's too much horror going on. There's too much anger. There are too many wars. There are too many weather events. There's all of that. But we change it when we change ourselves, when we decide to reach a higher state of consciousness. And then that's what changes it within us and then also in the world. I held a channeling session this morning on the full moon because I knew it was going to be powerful and more information came through because that's always what happens when I do a channeling session with Wilhelm. But it's also what I've been doing since 1988, but I just didn't share it with everyone because I wanted to see the results. The results are that I ended up being this person who moved through all kinds of horrible things, difficult things, and healed physically, mentally, and emotionally, and developed a philosophy that I can now give to others. And I can say that all day long, and people will think that is not possible, even though I've lived it. So this is why I am going to Gaia next month, and I'm going to do a recording and tell the full story because I want people to know what is possible. I want us to know that we can have a different world. And the crazy thing is, the way that we create it is when more people decide to love who they are, do what they came to the world to do, move through their limitations, their blockages, their resistance, all of those things, all those lower vibrational energies, and then we change everything. And I know it's possible because that's what happened. And it happened through the work that I received. And there are already results, and I've been showing the results for the last several years because I wanted you to understand that it's not just me saying this happened, but there are many other people who have done it. But there's one thing that I did not do, and that was finish the work. Because, see, I have everything that could cause you to personally develop, self actualize, and also understand your ascension journey because I've moved through all of those things. And so that's what all of my work has. And so the reason I'm changing things now is because I have to take the time to put so much more in there. And this is actually after my trip to Gaia. However, it's going to be the most expansive program that anyone could have, and anyone who comes into it now will have all of that. And I'm telling you, you'll be a changed, transformed person. You start to get to this place where you're not afraid anymore, where you have confidence, and where you know that you're making a difference and that your life matters. That's what this work does. But I didn't know I could do that. And I'm saying that because no one knows what they can accomplish until they decide they want to find out, until they decide that they want to do a journey into self-discovery. And that's what I had to do. But then when you get there, you reach this higher state of understanding, you reach this higher state of consciousness, and then the things that have been plaguing you most of your life start to change. You start to find the relationships you want, you start to have better ones. You correct so many things. That's what happens. And then you come to this place where you just can't believe who you are. And that's what I'm talking about, because I'm going to talk more about the healing that I have experienced. You'll hear more of that in the channeling session that is on my channel, will be on my YouTube channel. But listen to that and then check out the links. My program will always be available. I'm going to always have it for anyone who wants to come in. The only difference will be that whenever you decide to come in, it just may be it'll be more money. That's all. But it's going to give you, and anyone who is already in will have all of this work. They already they already did this, and so they are waiting for all of this material, and I am going to do it. And I just can't cause you to believe it, but I know that I was born to change the world. You are too.